Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this news about the greater FIW project and its significance in transforming Iraq into a global trade hub could have indirect but meaningful effects on the speculation surrounding the revaluation of the Iraqi dinar IQD. Here's how this development ties into the bigger picture. Boosting economic confidence? One of the key factors driving a currency's value is the confidence in a country's economy. The greater FIW project showcases Iraq's strategic plans to diversify its economy beyond oil dependence and integrate into global trade networks. This ambitious project signals to investors and international markets that Iraq is serious about modernizing and stabilizing its economy. Increased confidence could lead to stronger international demand for the IQD. Diversification beyond oil. For decades, Iraq has been heavily reliant on oil exports, making its economy vulnerable to fluctuations in oil prices. The greater FIW project positions Iraq to benefit from logistics, trade, and regional connectivity, reducing this dependence. A diversified economy is crucial for sustainable growth and stability, which are key prerequisites for any meaningful currency revaluation. Attracting foreign investment? Large-scale infrastructure projects like this one often attract foreign direct investment, FDI. As international investors see the potential of Iraq's strategic location and economic vision, there could be a surge in capital inflow. This increase in FDI strengthens the country's foreign reserves, a critical component in deciding whether a currency can handle revaluation. Strengthening the dinar's global position? If Iraq successfully establishes itself as a key trade hub through the greater FIW port, it could increase demand for the dinar in international transactions. Trade-related activities may lead to the dinar being used more frequently in regional commerce, especially if Iraq begins trading directly in dinars instead of relying on USD conversions. This would support the dinar's path to becoming a stronger, more stable currency. Government commitment to economic reforms? The Prime Minister's focus on completing the greater FIW project is part of a broader push for economic reforms in Iraq. If the government demonstrates consistent progress in modernizing infrastructure and improving the country's business environment, it could encourage international organizations like the IMF and World Bank to support Iraq's economic restructuring, possibly accelerating discussions about a revaluation. Symbolizing a new era for Iraq. The project represents a shift in how Iraq is perceived globally, from a war-torn country to an emerging economic player. This shift is essential for improving Iraq's credibility in global markets. A revaluation would require international confidence, and such high-profile initiatives play a significant role in building that trust. Will this lead to immediate revaluation? While the greater FIW project strengthens Iraq's economic outlook, a revaluation depends on several factors, including stability in political and security conditions, control of inflation and monetary policy by the Central Bank of Iraq, sufficient foreign currency reserves to support a higher exchange rate, approval from international financial institutions like the IMF. The project is a positive step forward, but its effects on the dinar will be gradual. Iraq needs to implement sustained reforms and demonstrate consistent growth for a revaluation to become realistic. The greater FIW project is a game-changer for Iraq, symbolizing progress and a brighter economic future. While it doesn't directly result in an IQD revaluation, it significantly enhances the country's long-term prospects, laying the groundwork for a stable and potentially stronger currency. Investors and IQD speculators will be closely watching how these developments unfold. Stay tuned for updates as Iraq continues its journey toward economic transformation.